Hi everyone, Henry Purchase here, founder of SEOSpace, and in this video I'm going to explain what H1s are and how to optimize them on your Squarespace website. Now a H1 or a H1 tag is essentially the main heading on a web page, on your Squarespace web page. And if we just go into the editor mode here, so when you go into the editor on your Squarespace website and you just hover over the text and highlight it here, you'll see that there's a text selection here, which essentially allows you to select different tags. So you can select a text to be H1, H2, H3, H4, and so on and so forth. These are essentially your tags. And as you can see here, this is selected as the H1. If I just open SEOSpace's plugin here, you can see that it's also telling me that this page has more than one H1. So if I just scroll down here and highlight this, you can also see that this is H1. And in general, your H1 is one of the most important things on your Squarespace web page because it's the main heading that not only communicates to users what the page is about, but because it's the main heading, it also communicates to Google what the page is about. So even though you don't have to have just one H1 on a web page, at SEOSpace, we do recommend that you have just one. And all you'll need to do in order to change that is go here and select H2 or whatever tag you want to give it. And of course, if you needed to change something to a H1, you just highlight that text and, as I showed you before, change that there. Now, in general, to follow SEO best practices, you want to make sure that your H1 includes the main keyword that you want to rank for. You want it to be between 40 and 60 characters long, and in general, 5 to 12 words long. Now, that isn't a law. You don't have to follow those recommendations. It's just suggested by SEOSpace. However, you do want your H1 to be relatively descriptive because, as I've already mentioned, it not only communicates to people visiting your web page what the web page is about, but also to Google, which is why it's so important to include your main keyword. Once you've made those changes, all you need to do is press save. And then from there, you can rescan this web page using SEOSpace. And of course, it will tell you whether or not you've followed that SEO best practice. As you can see here, you can see SEOSpace has picked up that we've just got one H1 on this page, that the H1 we've added is between 40 and 60 characters long and between 5 to 12 words long. So we've followed best practices on here. Now, of course, if you have got any questions, if you head over to the SEOSpace dashboard and head over to the bottom right-hand corner, you will be able to reach out to support. So we'll be more than happy to help if you're facing any questions or problems. But of course, in the meantime, please subscribe to SEOSpace's YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.